are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you okay? Oh, okay. Think. What would AJ do?
Right, it's almost time. Where are you? Where? It's okay. No, we don't have time. Where are you? Where did you go?
Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? We have 5 minutes! 5 minutes! 5 minutes! Where are they? Hey! Stop! No! Where's Todd? Where's Todd? No! What? There's no time! Hey guys, I found him! Hey, AJ, wake up! 5 minutes! What? 5 minutes for what? Real Talk Live. Oh my gosh.
Welcome, folks.
Hey, how's it going?
To Real Talk Live. Man, it has been a minute. Man, and we got what? We got 22 folks on. What's up, Willie? What's up, Sean? We'll talk more about you here in a moment, my friend. Melanie, hello, everybody. Got some more folks getting on here. This is exciting, man. I'm almost a little nervous.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. So, listen, y'all. You're probably wondering, well, where's Todd? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z, okay? And by Dragon Ball Z, I mean Real Talk Live. Come back next week and you'll see where he's at. So, man, production guy Blake, you want to say hi to everybody since you're back there? They probably forgot about you.
I'm back, everyone.
I'm
It's
back,
time.
everyone.
It's been so long. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah. So, man, one thing that I was not fully prepared for, but to be honest with you, is the layout of the show. It's been so long since we've done the layout of the show that Blake probably knows more about it than me because he has slides in front of him. And actually, what do we usually start with, Blake?
Don't put this on me.
Oh, hey, Jim.
What's up, Jim?
I don't know. I mean, we got all sorts of stuff down here.
We got options.
Don't forget to intro the link.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey,
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, if you guys at any moment, listen, first off, if you're here in the stream, you can ask us any question you want in the comments, but if you don't feel comfortable with that and you want to ask anonymously, go ahead and go to www.theremnant.life/real-talk, and you will be able to ask completely anonymously, and we'll answer it here live in the moment. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
So Brandon asked, what is Real Talk Live?
I don't know, man. Why don't you try to stay tuned and find out?
Ooh.
Let's see. Denise says hi. Let's see here. Greg says, is that milk on the table?
Well, yes, it is.
Greg, that is milk on the table, unfortunately. You guys are going to be finding that out here real soon. Sean Chung goes, it is. It's the notorious MCG. What's up, my friend?
What's up, Luke?
Norman says, Clint, no milk.
Oh, don't worry, he's not going to be drinking any. It's not chocolate milk either. Oh, gosh, I'm not looking forward to this.
No, not at all.
No, not this part that we're talking about.
So,
Sean knows too much about it.
I suppose, oh, yes, Sierra, I'm also excited to have this back. You know,
me too.
It's such a cool thing. You know, it's been, how long has it been now?
It's been a while.
Has it been 2 years?
Gosh,
It might have been 2
I
years.
think so.
Blake, has it been 2 years?
It's been a bit. I'm pretty sure it's been a year and a half at least.
A year and a half at least. Man, that's crazy. All right, Brandon. Well, enjoy the rest of your work, man. Wish you could stay on, but I understand. So I love you too, brother.
Yeah, I love you, man. Have a good work day.
So I suppose we can just start and just dive right into the chaos. That's what people usually tend to come for anyway.
Yep.
We got 26 folks on.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Before we dive into our first segment, Real Random, people probably need a reminder, man. What is this? What's this all about?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, you know what? This is why we need production guy.
Yeah.
We need him.
He's the glue that holds everything.
So what
together.
is Real Talk Live? Real Talk Live is a place for you guys to ask questions about God, life, the Bible, and everything in between. And we're going to answer right here, right now. No script, no nothing. We're just here to just chop it up with y'all, have some fun. How was that, production guy?
It was pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. A solid 6 out of 10.
He's like, yeah, I could have done better.
So, what's up, Carly? Without further ado, Blake, why don't you go ahead and hit the graphic. It is real random. So, man, it's been a long time since I've got to say real random. And today's real random is sponsored by a man that was here not long ago. He's in the chat. His name is Sean. And our real randoms for a long time, as you guys know, you're the faithful viewers, was hot challenges. And unfortunately, with our first one back, we're back to another hot challenge.
Yep.
And so we've got some chips here. I'm going to grab them, unless Austin's got easier access. I'm glad you missed these, Carly. It's good to have you in here.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm a little nervous, man.
I don't even want to lift that lid. I don't want to know.
So he did not tell us what this was. I just know that it's nachos of some kind.
Oh, my gosh.
I know that, and for those of you who've been viewers for a while, we wanted to, for a long time, Todd and I, we wanted to try the Pocky One Chip Challenge. So the chips today are Pocky chips. Honestly, don't know. I can smell it from here.
It looks terrifying.
It's intimidating, man.
I like spicy stuff, and I'm, like, intimidated by this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So this is our challenge today. I'm going to be honest with you. We only may take one bite. We don't know how bad this is going to be.
And the way Sean described this, it's absolutely terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm going to get milk ready ahead of time.
Yeah, that's smart. I asked Sean on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this going to be? He said, without a doubt, he was very confident in his answer. He goes, 42.
42.
And Sean is a good cook. He's very knowledgeable within, like, the cooking resources and, like, his skills and ingredients that he adds to. And it's really good, which means this is going to be terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. And that's it's funny because when I'm not gonna be honest with you, Sean. When you were first telling me how hot you're gonna make this, I was like, is he really gonna make it that hot? But then, like Austin just said, I know that you're a good cook, so I'm absolutely terrified. So there was a part of me that was probably a little inner delusion in me that was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but it's probably gonna be that bad. As you can see, I'm talking because I'm stalling because I really don't want to do this.
Yep. Oh, the smell's hitting me.
Let's see. Willie says, LOL. Sierra says, can't believe you guys are doing spicy stuff. I love it.
Listen.
Ian said, do it.
Yeah,
what happened to all of our people? We had like 26 people, and we dropped to 18. It's like people are like, no, we don't want you to do spicy stuff anymore.
Listen, if you guys jump to 30 people, I will take 3 bites
the
top of what I'm doing now.
Oh, good golly. Oh, what do we got here? We got Fun Turn back here. He just brought us a trash can.
That's smart, baby. Listen. I'm not looking forward to this any more than you. Do we just dive in?
Well, I suppose we just dive on in.
Oh, gosh.
For the folks that are here, for those watching, for the millions in attendance, and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to eat. Oh, boy.
Gosh, I don't know where to...
I don't even know where to start, man.
I don't even know.
Okay, see. Oh, all right. I got a chip, and I got some cheese and some meat here.
Me
so.
too.
All right, man.
Oh, no. I apparently can't do nachos.
Lindsay says quit stalling. I know I'm stalling, okay?
Can't
I
stop,
know I'm
won't stop.
stalling. All right, man. Well, to pain.
To pain.
Here we go.
That's immediately right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Spice automatically comes in right away.
Yep, there's immediate heat.
Oh, my gosh. And it jumped... Oh,
You all right?
I'm good. I'm good.
Fun Turn, you want to try one? I'm good. He goes, I'm good. Listen, that was one bite.
Yep.
I won't lie. The heat is kicking in. It's coming.
It's like a lingering.
train.
It's like lingering. It starts off and then it's just consistent.
I can feel the sweat's coming. I'm gonna dive in for another one.
All right, I got you. You take another, I'll take another.
All right. Maybe. Good golly, I can't get it. Got it.
Nice.
I got meat on the mic. Here's the thing.
No, we're not going to have a repeat of Clint with milk. No, we're not going to. Yeah.
No, this is another thing that Sean said. He did say that it was going to be good. And I'm not going to lie.
It's good.
Aside from the heat, this is really good.
Fred's cowboy up, boys. You know what? I'll take another one just for you, Fred.
Hey.
I'll do another one.
She says you guys are getting rosy.
I feel rosy.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. This might be, since we got a whole entire show to do, this might be the last one just so we can move on.
Might get to the point where I'm just going to keep eating so I don't have to talk as much. Listen, if we get to 30 people, I will continue to eat these nachos for the rest of the show.
You heard the man.
So go share this video, tag all your friends in it, tell them to watch it. Pretty much watch me do stupid things. I'll continue to eat nachos the entire show if we hit 30 people, okay? That's a challenge for you guys. First week back, let's step it up and let's do this.
30 shares, not 30 shares, my bad. 30 people. Clearly, my brain's already being affected by the heat.
I've not drank milk yet. I'm gonna
Share
wait.
the stream with your friends. Let's get 30 people on, and Austin has to eat the entire plate of nachos.
I will do it. I will eat the entire plate. I might not live past tomorrow.
Bro, I won't
Rosie O'Dowd.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good one. I
That
can't
sounds
be
great.
mad at that.
Oh man. Woo. Well, I'll tell you what. While you guys are sharing with your friends, I don't know. I don't think we had any actual questions come in. I can check real quick.
So while you're doing that, how's your week been? It's been a while since we've done Real Talk Live, so you guys are still doing the podcast, still doing the web show, which is awesome. Great, go check it out. So how's your week been?
My week. That's a good question. Sean says I have extra meat here as well.
Don't.
I've got sweat underneath my eyes right now. Oh, Sean said not to touch my face, and I did. Dang it!
That's why my hands are kind of like in my pockets right now, so I don't touch my face. Trent's like, bet, Austin. Hey, we're at 20. I don't see 30 yet.
That's right. Get to 30, folks, and Austin's gonna keep on eating some chips. So my week, it's been pretty solid, man. One thing that I talked about, we actually just released episode 183 of Real Talk web series earlier today. So if you guys haven't got a chance to watch it after this or tomorrow, whenever you get a chance, go ahead and watch it. It's episode 183. It's called Huff and Puffin'. So you get to finish the rest.
I'm just laughing at Jim's comment because AJ, your face looks shiny and sweaty, and the fact that you're going huff and puff and your face is sweaty and shiny just makes it so much better.
That's great.
My nose is running.
Oh, mine too, man. This is clearing my sinuses great. I think production guys should try one.
I'm hooked up to all these wires and things back here, man. I mean, who's going to click all the buttons? There's just no one else.
So, my week, man, I will say this. It was a couple weeks ago, where Todd was talking about, like, reading scripture. And one thing that was, like, really hit me was he talked about how, like, you don't have to, and I think I talked about this last week in Real Talk, too, episode 182, but you don't have to, like, read entire chapters at a time. You can just read a section, and if you actually make it intentional and you try to apply it to your life, that can be just as impactful with your reading. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been going through Acts. And man, just such powerful stuff in Acts. And the latest I'm in Acts 7, and it's Stephen. It's his speech. I got to read his speech right before he gets stoned. And man, the boldness that he speaks, and also just him being appointed as one of the 7 people to come into the ministry along with Paul and the rest of the apostles, so that they can focus on teaching and they focus more on the people. And it was cool because when they did that in Acts 6, it talked about, when they picked those 7 people and they decided to come into the ministry alongside them. It says that the word of God continued to increase, and the number of the disciples multiplied greatly in Jerusalem, and a great many of the priests became obedient to the faith. And it really was like, oh man, it really punched me because it made me think about like, how can I affect the ministry here at church? You know, if I am going to step into ministry, if I'm going to step into being and helping and leading, you know, am I going to be more of like a Stephen and help, or am I going to be, you know, or am I going to make it harder? And so that was just really convicting, and because I know there's been ways where I have not been able to, if anything, I've caused, you know, setbacks at times, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now, like, just reading that was just so convicting. So, you know, part of my week, man, has just been, the reading's been super good, super great. And I'm also just very grateful. So, you know, we got a thing going on, one of our men's groups. You guys have probably heard of it, Lionheart. You know, we've kind of been going through, where we talk about what we're grateful for. And so one thing I'm grateful for is just being able to do this with you guys and just be here with everybody, because, man, what a cool opportunity. You know, it's been so long. So for y'all to come back and be rolling 27 deep, by the way,
It's
they're
not
about
30
to do
yet.
it.
Not 30 yet.
So, oh, nice. You commented yourself and said, I don't see 30 yet. So I'm just really blessed, man. Super just glad to be here and just, you know, be here with y'all and just be able to do the show with you guys. So that's kind of where I'm at, man.
That's awesome.
How about you? How's your week been?
My week's been pretty good. I've had a lot of interesting thoughts on myself and like my personal walk within my faith.
Yeah.
During one of our meetings we had at the church, we talked about like love, essentially. We talked about culture and everything, kind of like briefly talk about it. And I talked to you guys about it. But one thing I realized is like I love people, but I don't truly love people. Like not the way Christ tells me I should love people.
Yeah.
And it's been really like challenging to like see myself when like how I treat people, like my friends, my family, you guys, like everyone at church. And so I've been trying to live out of like love. And like I'm trying to reach out to people. I'm trying to actually have conversations and be intent with it.
Got you.
And trying to truly like love people. And also love is not just all like fun and games too. It's like telling truth.
Yes.
Like even when it hurts, even when like I may not want to, I may be fearful. And it's been so eye-opening to me, and like how I treat like my wife and my son, and like how I treat everyone here. It's like, man, like you can love someone but not really love them.
Oh, dude, that's yep.
It's so like convicting and like so challenging to me. So like I'm taking it on myself. Like I'm just gonna go out and just love people like Jesus would, and do things like even if it's like out of my way, even. Because Jesus' ministry, he traveled, he walked, he went out and saw people, he went out of his way, and he reached and ministered to thousands of people. And so like I want to make an impact in someone's life. I want to know that at the end of the day, like I love them the best I could, and I want to be able to show them Christ's love, because if Christ died on the cross for their sins, I know he died for mine too. And so why not show that love to people? Why not show like just truly awesome and amazing how Jesus is, and like such a cool like walk that I've been on. It's just been really awesome.
Bro, I love that, man. I love that. And like you're opening my eyes too, because you know it reminds me of, like you said, the radical call of what it is to be a Christian and to love people, man. And like I think a lot of the time we don't take the time to really think about like how radical it really is, man, and like how much like how life-changing and like how much like how transformed you really are, man, when you're following Christ. And so that's really cool, dude. Thank you for sharing that. You know, I don't know about y'all, but that's just it punched me. Let's see. Oh wait, we got some people commenting here. I gotta get caught up here. I gotta come out of my stream and go back in.
A lot of them are talking about Blake needs to eat one.
Uh-oh, Blake.
I don't see 30 people yet. And honestly, the burn's starting to go away from my mouth, and I've not drank the milk or I drink at all. So I'm excited. So I feel like I don't have to eat the rest of the chips. We're at 28. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident that I don't have to eat the rest of this plate. Come on, guys. I'm challenging you.
29. We got 29. It's one away here.
Listen, unless I see 30, I'm good. I'm cool. We talked about in our youth group tonight about not being anxious, so I ain't gonna be anxious about this.
Oh, that's great, dude.
We just hit 30.
We did? We hit 30. Oh man. You know, I mean, I'm gonna do my best to help you as well. So we got, man, mine didn't say 30. Are you lying to me?
No, we hit 30. Alex said 30. Let's go. Greg's 30. Peyton 30.
Oh yeah.
Why? I've literally.
Yep, there it is. It finally popped up. 30 people. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for Real Talk Live. Now you guys,
Yeah,
you are
thanks
blessed,
a lot.
Austin.
Thanks a lot.
So now you guys get to enjoy Austin eating this entire. He gets to eat this entire plate
Can I
of
get some
chips.
Kleenex, Clint? Just throw over here so I
nice, good
inevitably
call.
cry.
When I inevitably cry.
All right, I'm gonna continue eating chips for the rest of the show.
All right, man. I don't
You
know where
don't
to
you don't
put
you
'em.
don't have to do this. I volunteered to do this myself because
Oh, boy.
Hey, can you grab those for me, please?
Oh yeah.
Because inevitably, when I start crying, I'm gonna need these.
The milk is your friend.
Uh,
You're awesome, Sean. Shout
you're
out to
awesome,
Sean
Sean.
for making these for us.
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
He's an evil mastermind in the kitchen, man.
don't
It's pretty hot, dude. I'll
don't
give you
encourage
that. Don't encourage him. It's pretty hot, man. It definitely got me sweating.
Everyone's like, we hit 30, we hit 30. Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm eating chips.
That's why I'm eating this. And all of you are like, ha ha ha. Like, yeah, you don't have to suffer like I do.
All right. So, Blake, I'm gonna send you a couple questions that I think we got in the database,
Awesome.
so you can throw
And
them
while
on.
you're doing that, Bethany posted one in the chat. She said, "What are you most and least excited about with live coming back again?"
Spicy stuff, least excited.
Yeah, spicy stuff is definitely the least exciting aspect for sure. We'll probably keep doing it if we need to, because we love to entertain. So, the most exciting is just being able to see all the people get back on and interact. That's my favorite part. It's not even always about just interacting with us, but when you guys are interacting with each other and having a good time, that just makes me feel great. It's awesome that we get to create that and that you guys are a part of that culture. So, thank you guys.
Jim, I'm going to give thanks for this. Because I need to give thanks always. Just as I'm giving thanks doesn't mean I have to like it.
Copy. I'm sending them over right now, Blake.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for live to be back and just seeing our family jump back on and just interact and just have fun. That was probably one of my favorite parts, of just seeing everyone interact.
I'm sending them to my own account, by the way, so you can just pull it up on the computer. All right, there's one. All right, what else we got here? Ice helps more with heat than milk. I don't think we have any ice. We have bread, too, man, if you need any bread.
Oh, gosh. And Lindsay's comment, it's going to feel worse tomorrow. I agree. In fact, I have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning for work.
You're a warrior, man. That's one thing about Austin. The dude just
Warrior.
he's so willing.
Warrior, idiot.
Hey, Krista, thanks so much for hopping on and joining us.
Hey, Krista.
You did get to miss the heat challenge. It was pretty rough. Pretty hot. Sean made us some. I'm going to eat one just because for the heck of it, why not? But, you doing all right?
Doing great.
But yes, Krista, thank you so much for hopping on for a minute. Hope you have a great rest of your night whenever you get to hopefully pop in and out.
I may take off my sweatshirt because it's getting pretty hot in here.
What's up, Porter? Oh, that's fun. Just got some insider info that no questions are being sent.
Nice.
So I'm gonna send them over to old production guy back there. Now, another thing that I know that we did have prepared, and this is interesting because I think the last time we did this, we did the same ones, but we could move into another segment real quick, and that is it called? What's the one that has 5 different topics? What's it called, production guy? It's in there.
Are you talking about my favorite one?
I
Overrated,
think I'm talking
underrated?
about your favorite one.
Overrated, underrated.
Overrated, underrated. That's what it is. We can go into overrated, underrated. Back to Disney. What's up, John? Oh, man, is your new nickname going to be Crybaby? Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that. No, it's not.
Okay. I'm sending these on over to...
All right, and while you're doing that, we'll hop
Yes,
into
sir.
our first overrated, underrated topic. Now, these as a child, when you would come in after a long summer day, and you'd search the fridge for something to quench your childhood thirst. You found one of these, which were nearly impossible to get open and typically ended up with holes in several parts of it and or a broken straw. I'm talking about, clearly, the juice in a pouch. Capri Sun.
Oh, man. Capri Sun is so underrated.
I agree. It's very underrated. I wish I had some right now. quench my thirst. I've not touched the milk yet. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
I didn't hear 90% of what he said because the heat's really messing with me. All I heard was
I get it.
la 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 Capri Sun and underrated. That's all I gotta say.
Well, you heard it from Austin. It's underrated. Listen, for me, I for Capri Sun. Do you guys? I know a lot of people like the orange, but low key, the red is the best one.
Fruit punch.
It's so good. Is that what it is? Is it called as a?
I think it's like fruit punch or tropical punch or something.
Oh yeah, and it's
Either
so
way, I
good.
agree with you. It's good.
Oh, absolutely. All right, Block A. What do we got for the next one?
Up next, we have overrated, underrated topic number 2. Going back to your childhood a little bit. You walk in to school, you go throughout the day. There's only one good part, if we're really honest about a school day. That's the middle of the day. Lunch, square pizzas, terrible cheese, fruit cups, chocolate milk. How do you guys feel about school lunch?
Yo, school lunch is so underrated.
The square pizzas, specifically the ones with the stuffed crust, oh, so underrated. But school lunch overall, underrated. So good.
Oh, dude, that was like the best part of the day. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love my school lunch's chicken nuggets. The chicken nuggets were bomb, dude.
Is that where the obsession became?
The obsession, I have a picture of myself when I was like 4 or 5 holding a chicken nugget, and I was very happy. So I think the obsession's been long before that.
Fun fact, the picture of you on my phone for whenever you call or text is you holding a heart-shaped chicken nugget, and you have the biggest smile on your face.
That makes me so happy. Josh says, I love food.
Me too, but not this kind.
I'm going to scroll up because I think I might have missed a couple things here.
Norman asked a question.
AJ looks shiny.
I'm feeling it.
I saw that, Norm. What a blessing that was, man. For me, the way that God's moved through my prayer, I think just the faithfulness He's had to our church, man.
Absolutely.
Like, I pray for our church a lot, and what a blessing it is to be able to serve here and just be able to impact people. That's mine.
Absolutely. It's such a huge blessing for everything He's done for our church. Just our story within itself in the last few years. God is just so faithful. It's truly awesome. Shout out to my wife. She's on. Love you, Taylor.
Hey, nice. Shout out to T-Dog. Jack had an interesting question here. He said, so it's easy to think how to witness to someone going through a valley, but how do you witness to someone not going through a hard time? I think you encourage them. You know, I think that, you know, whether someone is in a good place or a bad place, you can always tell them that there's more. There's more to life. So even if things are going well for somebody, you can always tell them about Jesus, man. You know, I don't know if they're a believer or not, Jack, but if they're not a believer, you can always tell them, hey, you may have this right now, but you can only imagine what life's going to bring you when you follow Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. And sorry, try not to die.
Oh, you're all right, man. Take your time.
Some of people's spiritual gifts is encouragement. And we as the body of Christ, we need that. We need those people to be just encouraging and loving overall. Because they can make someone's day so much better.
Oh, absolutely.
It's truly awesome.
That's good stuff. And wow, truth should always be told. Amen, Josh. Amen, dude.
Absolutely.
And while we are looking through some comments, well, production guy, what is our third overrated, underrated?
Overrated, underrated number 3. This has become a very popular food item to put on toast, to put on sandwiches, put in salads and whatnot. Now, it used to just be a chip dip that you would throw a few spices in and dip your chips in it, but it's become somewhat of a staple in some communities even. How do you guys feel about avocados?
Oh,
Overrated.
overrated. Not an avocado fan.
No, I don't like avocados.
Me either, man.
You want to know a weird thing? When Blake was talking, for some reason I thought he was talking about ranch, and then I'm like, what psycho puts ranch on their toast? Like, I don't know why I'm not thinking straight, but to answer the question, avocados, overrated.
Overrated. I agree.
But
Nice.
I rather...
You okay?
I'm good. I'd rather eat avocados than this. Oh,
You'd rather eat avocados than this?
yeah.
How you feeling, man? Yeah, we should have an Austin update. How you doing?
I'm feeling terrible.
I'm feeling terrible. Listen, man, I've been trying to help you a little bit. I've been eating some myself. And I won't lie, man. I mean, it is hot, dude. Like, it sucks.
My mouth's pretty numb.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I did one of the spicy swing challenges from one of the local restaurants here in town. Funniest story ever. You should ask some people about it. This is like not as bad, but it's getting up there.
Wow.
The more I eat it, the more pain I feel.
Mm-hmm. Looks like you might run out of chips, man.
I just got to eat meat and cheese.
You're a warrior.
I like to prefer idiot.
Ian would put ranch on his toast.
Ian, that is weird.
The chicken tenders would have been worse. Oh, you're probably right, Jack. These, I will say, these were originally supposed to be chicken tenders.
I'd almost rather have chicken tenders.
Think so?
Yeah.
Mm.
How about some crow to go with those chips? Some crow.
I don't know. What do you mean, Lindsay? I'm curious. What does that mean?
Yeah, what do you mean some crow?
Anyways, while we're that's one thing. We'd bounce back and forth between the chat and the show. So
Now,
what do we
speaking
got?
of
What
the
is our
chat,
next
though.
overrated, underrated? Good production guy.
Speaking of the chat, though, on our YouTube channel, you guys can also join us on YouTube. Kelsey has a couple of questions for you guys. One, what is your favorite scripture this week that you've read?
Ooh. Well, I've been reading through Acts, and I'm gonna go into it real quick. I would say, let's see. There's so many in Acts, so I gotta find one here.
Well, I got mine.
Oh, go for it.
So, mine, I read the scripture daily, along with like my normal Bible reading, and I actually wear it on my wrist. Luke 1:37, for with God nothing shall be impossible.
Ooh.
So it's one of my favorite verses. It's like pretty much my life verse at this point. And to the fact, like I want to live by this. I truly believe I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13, my another favorite verse. And so I want to live by this. And so that's why I wear this. Like I never take this off ever. Like I never take like my wristbands off, and because I always want to remind myself this and always stay like constant reminder of like God is bigger than everything. He's bigger than my fears, my worries, my anxiety. He's bigger than this, whatever this is. Like,
Yeah.
so I want to know that like nothing is impossible with God. So I just want to live by that.
That's beautiful, man. I love that. I found mine. It's Acts 4:12, and I'm going to actually preface it with 11 this week. It's this Jesus is the stone that was rejected by you, the builders, which has become the cornerstone. And then it says, and there is salvation in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. So just talking about, that's Peter talking about Jesus being the only way to eternal life. And it's just a beautiful, there's just so much more he says before that. But that part stuck out to me because, Jesus is the only way, and that's it. So you're either for him or you're against him. You're either in or you're out, and there it is, plain black and white. So
That's awesome. That's really good.
nice. And what was her other question, production guy?
I've never heard of
Her other one was also more of a suggestion. She
Okay.
says, you guys should try those Halloween burgers from Burger King. She believes they're ghost pepper burgers.
Interesting. I did not know they had that.
ghost pepper burgers.
There is. We did do a fast food episode. Nice old Taco Bell getting new sauce. And it's supposed to be pretty terrible.
Okay, so
I'll try it.
Fun Turn says the old taco shop is getting a new sauce, so that'll be fun.
We just do a bunch of different hot things from different places.
Is your throat hurting?
My throat?
Yeah.
More. Oh, that one went down weird.
Yeah.
But I would say that it's more my tongue than anything.
Okay, so it's just me.
You're like, oh no, time to panic.
Oh no.
Dude, you are just demolishing these things, by the way, man. I'm proud of you, dude.
I made a promise. I'm gonna deliver.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I may pass out.
I hope
I'm
not.
probably going to.
Oh, Regina said that she just saw the ad for the Whoppers today. Nice.
I
Well,
wanna
thank you,
try it now.
Kelsey.
Yeah, thank you. have to give this a try.
Anyway, so are we on overrated, underrated 3 or 4?
We are on number 4,
All right, number 4.
which brings us to a decade filled of big hair, plenty of other things. And I'm talking about music, right? Music from Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, Whitesnake, Poison, all that. How do you guys feel about 80s hair bands?
80s hair bands are awesome.
Underrated.
Underrated?
Listen, I got my 80s wig in the car right now.
There you go, man. I'd say underrated as well. I was literally just wearing a Def Leppard shirt earlier today before I changed. So, huge fan of 80s hair metal. And my dad grew up on it, so he loves it. So, I heard a lot of it too when I was younger.
Mm-hmm. I love Def Leppard, AC/DC, like all that.
Oh yeah, man. It's just so catchy.
Yep, and Brandon, yes, that is true. I am on the wall of fame at the local restaurant here in town that does that. You see my picture. I was miserable then, I'm miserable now.
Brandon says, overrated. There's a reason they don't exist anymore and the music has died out.
Who said it died out?
It's not a phase. It's not just a phase. All right, let's see. Nice. John says he can't get enough of 80s rock. Oh, yeah, I get it, John. I'm with you. Jordan says overrated. Of course you say overrated, Jordan.
I just want to point out, if I am twitching a lot, for those of you who don't know, I have motion Tourette's, so I shake and twitch a lot. When I'm miserable like this, it just comes out pretty often, so I'm going to shake and twitch a lot.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be fun.
Man.
All right, to help out, because Jack's brought it up a few other people,
Okay.
I suppose I can come get one chip off of that plate.
Oh, boy.
We're going to do one chip.
One chip. Here we go.
We'll see what happens.
Production guy's going to make his way up here. Nice. Trent says underrated. Don't forget about Kiss or Poison.
Absolutely.
Denise says it's not a phase. Haha. Yeah. Denise, I knew someone would get it.
For the record, Blake, I ate a lot of the chips just by themselves, so you don't have a lot of chips.
Brandon, opinions appear to make people angry. Haha. So fascinating.
You just left me with the hot stuff. You're a jerk.
Here we go. Production guy is going to try some chip here. Good luck, my friend.
Trying to just get some on.
There you go. That's good. You're in.
Already don't like it.
Already don't like it. He's back. All right, and while he is,
I think he's going to pass out on the floor.
he's having a great time back there. I think I saw him do a happy dance. He's so glad to have some.
My throat's hurting a lot.
John says, "Hey, Blake."
Hey, John, I'm here.
John says, "Hi, Blake."
Hey, John.
Honestly, so you guys at home, question for you guys. How's your week been? General, overall, good conversation.
Good question, man.
And Lindsay, I want to know, what is crow? You've talked about this. I don't know what it is. I need to know. Because I may have had it. I just don't remember.
Exactly.
No,
I don't remember anything
so-
past the last 30 minutes because of this.
To clarify, eating crow is an old saying where when someone says something and it's kind of like, take that, like putting your foot where your mouth is. Those types of old adages where you say one thing and now you have to pay for it, so you're going to eat crow.
Oh, okay. Because I'm paying for it.
Nice. Good to hear it, Jack.
Why say encouraging? New job is very positive. That's awesome. Glad you like it.
Isaac says, "Save me some of that snack, LOL."
Isaac, you're like me. You like spicy stuff. You'll like this, but it'll get to you.
Nice. Lindsay says it means regretting a decision.
And I'm regretting a decision. Ugh.
Listen, Porter. Listen, I kind of thought the same thing.
I
okay?
thought the same. I'm not gonna lie. I got really lightheaded laughing that hard.
Don't make us laugh, okay?
That was uncomfortable. I got really lightheaded real quick. Ugh.
Let's see. I saw Luke commented, and he said about 80s music. He said it's the standard by which all music should be measured. You could say he's a fan.
You can tell he's a fan.
Trent goes, "I'm gonna send Brandon music videos daily now." That's so awesome.
Hey, I gotta fight through this.
John says, "Live and learn, Austin."
I'm gonna live through this, but did I learn? Probably not.
You drink any milk yet?
Nope.
Dude, drink some milk or something.
No, I'm gonna commit. I've only had this drink in my cup that is not milk.
At this point, I'm just drinking milk because why not?
I'm gonna commit and follow through.
Austin.
Taylor, she's like
Yep.
dying right now eating crow. Listen, if there's crow out there, Hannah, because you said that, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to find edible crow.
Oh gosh.
It's
man.
probably going to be disgusting, but I'm going to do it.
Technically,
If we find crow, let me know.
Any bird is edible if you try hard enough.
What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining us, brother.
Hey, Matt.
I won't lie. One thing that this stuff has done is opened up my what do you call it?
Sinuses?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
My
it's-
sinuses are great.
Oh yeah. It's making me like I can feel it all just loose.
Oh, yeah. Everything's like breaking up and everything. I feel like I've not been able to kind of really breathe today. This has been helpful, so thank you, Sean. But also not thank you because this is torture. And I realized I haven't eaten a chip in a while, so I gotta.
Yeah, time to eat one, huh? We're,
Gotta
like I
keep
said,
going.
we're kind of running out of chips, man.
Give me a
There's solid-
spoon.
Fun turn. A spoon.
Plastic spoon, I don't care. Oh dear gosh. This is a big one. Oh my gosh.
Tastes like pigeons.
Well, he's
Lindsay
working
says
on
we'll
that.
We're experiencing Endorphin Ice soon, guys. Hang on. Nice. We got a wrestling question from Brandon. It says NWO or Bullet Club. I'm NWO, man. That's what I grew up
NWO.
on. I didn't know about Bullet Club until later on.
Dear Miles, I don't even know what Bullet Club is. Oh my gosh. My voice. NWO.
Amber says she's quoting you. This dang it went away. Where'd it go? There's drink in my cup that is not milk. Maybe clarify what you're drinking now, Austin.
Energy drink. Energy drink, okay?
There's a crow hunting season. That's what Trent says.
All right, Trent, I'm in. Let's go. Tell me what I need. We'll go.
All right, as everyone's interacting with us, old production guy, what is number 5 for overrated, underrated?
Our last overrated underrated was brought to you by Norman Jackson. He posted it in the chat, and I'm curious other people's thoughts. So I changed it. In my opinion, very, very severely underrated. Okay, this is the milk of my childhood. I drink it at any given chance I have now. I'm talking about the one, the only, strawberry milk.
Ooh. I'm going to be
Overrated.
honest, man, overrated.
Overrated.
I'm a chocolate milk guy all the way. And
Absolutely.
over the years, I didn't really like white milk, but as I've gotten older, I love white milk too. Strawberry's never been my thing.
Yeah, I like strawberries. Just not a big fan of strawberry milk. I would say overrated. Listen, we may have to fight some people after this. Because people are going to I can just see the comments now. Underrated, underrated.
One of them will be me.
One of them will be me. We just hear a desk flip back there.
Oh, there's a lot of overrated.
Wow.
I'm
Production guy, you might be outvoted here with it being overrated.
I will die on this hill.
I will die on this hill. All right. Well, as you guys are putting in some more stuff here, nice. Hey, John says underrated. You still haven't drinking any milk, have you?
Haven't touched it. Haven't even
Dude.
touched the glass.
You're a wild man.
I'm going to be miserable after this. We have a meeting after this.
Yep. I think Fun Turn went to go get you some. I think he went to go get you a spoon.
Listen, I'm going to eat it.
You may not finish it. We might end up leaving the show before you finish it.
I've just committed that I'm going to continue to eat until the show's over.
Austin's made a promise that he's going to keep eating it until we get out of here.
Get that boy some milk. I'm not doing it, Josh. I'm committed.
Strawberry milk's the only milk I'll drink, underrated, although I truly hate most milk, and I mean hate.
Nice. You want to grab that for me?
Yep. We have a spoon.
This is for you guys.
Oh man, this is where it gets wild because now you're taking like big bites every time.
This is where it gets fun.
Oh man, look at that.
I'm going to take a big old scoop here.
He's a wild man.
Might be sleeping outside after this.
Willie says better give him the trash can.
Won't need it.
You're a trooper, man. I'll give you that. All right. So, folks, I think, Blake, did you get my questions? Oh, he goes. Oh, he says yes. Yes, I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw up our first question that we got asked anonymously by you, the audience. And we'll have to wait a second because we're on a slight delay ourselves, so I won't see the question on the screen until it actually pops up for us. There it is. It says, "Have you been living out of who God is calling you to be? I personally have been trying, but it seems like when I take one step forward, I end up taking 2 steps back." I'll let you go ahead and you keep drinking some stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it comes in waves. I think that I have times where I'm faithful to being called to what God to what God has called me to be. Being a man of Christ, being a man after God's own heart. But a lot of the time, that feeling of taking 2 steps back, I can relate to because I think that I don't fully trust God all the time. I don't fully trust Him, and I tend to try to take it back into my own control. And when I do that, that's that 2 steps back feeling. Or if things don't go the way I expected or the way I wanted, it can feel like it's 2 steps back. But a lot of the time, I tend to forget that God's above all of it. It's like what you said earlier with your verse. I tend to not live out of that very well. That God's bigger than all this, and that He's out for my good. That's another thing. Sometimes I don't always remember that He's out for my good. Sometimes that's a struggle of mine. So
Yeah, I know for me personally, it's hard. And I can relate to this. Like, sometimes when I do feel like I'm taking a couple steps, I go back a few steps. And it feels like you can't go anywhere and make progress, but you have to remember, like, the path we follow and the road we're walking on, it's not going to be easy. It's not. God never said following Him is going to be easy. So the fact that you're taking steps is good. That's progress. That's real growth. And you're going to fall. You're going to fail. But that doesn't mean you quit and give up. You just keep fighting.
absolutely, man, that's really good. Fred says that's the devil on your heels. Yeah, I can agree with that too, Fred. I think that if you're having that feeling, maybe it's something that you're just being tempted by too. It could be a moment of temptation. So, hey, what's up, Aaron? What's up, buddy? Huh. Nice. For it was chosen by grace. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Nice. Bethany, I think the question that Jack asked, I think we hit it. I'm not sure if you guys want to repost it just in case.
Excuse me.
Let me scroll up here. I think I might have missed. I think Norman. Oh, Norman. I did not watch it, but I did get caught up with it on Bleacher Report. So you can talk to me about it now.
I've not watched it.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, we already answered Jack's. Okay. And I can check again. I know we have at least one more we can throw up on the screen.
Yes, Josh, I'm having a hard time talking and breathing right now.
Dude, you're going at it, man. I mean, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's an okay amount, but there's a decent amount. Not a decent amount. You've eaten a decent amount.
Listen, when it comes to ridiculous things, I will put my body on the line for a lot. I will do ridiculous things. But only because I love you guys, and I'm willing to do ridiculous things for you all.
Okay, we got a couple more questions here. I'm going to send on over to old Blake here.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys. That's really awesome. And keep asking questions, because part of this is just being real. And honestly, it's a great way to just ask any questions anonymously. And it's so cool. Like, this reminded me, we had our youth group today, and there were some kids who asked some real good questions. Like, Blake, you can attest for this too. It was, like, really good, and some of them caught us off guard. And it was, like, really eye-opening that these kids have real questions too. And that's how all this started, just by people asking real questions. It's awesome. So I love you guys, and, like, keep asking, because the more questions you ask, the longer this goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And also, guys, for those of you that do end up asking us questions, if we don't get to them tonight, stay tuned for our web series, our podcast, Real Talk web series, because we'll end up answering them on the podcast as well. And that is more of an intimate setting, as far as we tend to dive deeper into those questions more than we do here. This is more rapid fire, but so if you guys have a question that you'd like answered more in depth, feel free to shoot it into our database, and you can even put next to it, like, hey, for the podcast or something, because we tend to go a little more in depth on our podcast.
It's really good. If you haven't checked it out, you need to. It's really awesome.
That's right. Episode 183 came out today. It's out on all podcast platforms. It's on Facebook, YouTube. Go check it out. Oh, and Rumble. If you guys are not familiar with Rumble, Rumble's a very cool platform. It's very similar to YouTube. Go ahead and make an account. Follow the Remnant Church CC on there. Love you.
Absolutely. What's your favorite part of being a Christian? I like Jordan's answer, Jesus.
Amen, Jordan. That's great.
That's probably my favorite part.
Oh, yeah. Aaron asked us what her favorite Bible verse is and why.
Talked about earlier, Luke 1:37.
Yep,
Nothing shall be impossible with God.
Mine is Romans. Oh, whoa! I just literally forgot my own favorite verse because my brain isn't working. It's holy cow! I literally forgot it. This is embarrassing. I can probably recite it. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Therefore, let us cast out the works of darkness, put on the armor of light. Whatever that one is. Oh, Romans 13:12. There it is. It came back. There it goes.
I'm the one eating all this, and yet I'm functioning. Yes, Cadence, this is going to be, you can speak to this, is Real Talk Live going to be a consistent thing now?
The plan is to have Real Talk Live back consistently. That is the plan. Yep.
Yes, so it's going to be awesome.
And for those of you wondering, today we're having it on a Thursday. I know we were originally going to have it on a Tuesday. We are planning to try to go back to Tuesday and have it on Tuesday. So be ready for us on Tuesdays. This Thursday, today, it's just a one-time thing, hopefully. So just to keep you guys in the loop on that.
So if you want to stay up to date on things, go follow the Remnant Church's Facebook page. Go like and follow so that way you can see all the updates and everything and see cool content that we post all the time. Because this world definitely needs Jesus, and it's a great way to share.
Amen, dude. I love it. And we still got 26 people on. How many we got on YouTube, Blake? We got a crowd over there on YouTube as well.
We got 4 people watching at the moment out on YouTube. I know we have, for
That's
a
awesome.
fact, Kelsey and Bree are on. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anybody else
That's
comment,
awesome.
but
Well, hey, Bree,
Kelsey's
thanks for
been
joining
keeping
us.
up to date there.
And what was the end of that? I'm sorry.
Oh, Kelsey's been keeping us up to date there. She also said at one point she's eaten pterodactyl before. It was good soup.
Eating what?
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Oh, interesting, right?
How? How is that possible? Is that like fake chicken?
Fake chicken. Fake chicken. You mean like processed chicken?
I don't even know if you consider it processed. Kelsey, we need to talk on Sunday because I'm so curious right now. All right, I gotta take another bite. It's been a while.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Ugh.
All right, as Austin's taking another bite,
Slowly.
production guy, we got another question that got sent in. What is it, good sir?
It is. When someone leaves the church for a little bit, would you personally welcome them back with the same welcoming as you did the first time? Or would you judge them for leaving and not looking for community and not welcome them back the same?
So, interesting question. I would say that if someone left church for a while and came back, I'm going to welcome them with open arms. But also, when it comes to it, there's also there's a lot to fill out here. So, it depends on how they left. If they're just someone who just comes here and there, of course I'm going to love them. If this is like a member of the church and they stop coming, I'm going to, I'm going to ask where they are because first off, you made a commitment to come to church, and because I love you and I care about you and I want you to get fed. But so it just kind of depends on the situation. It's gonna differ. If this is just someone who hasn't came to church for a while and they're just kind of in and out, I'm gonna love them the same way. And eventually I'm probably gonna ask them, hey, why aren't you sticking around? What's going on? So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, there's really not much to add into that. That's definitely good. It depends on how they left.
Yep.
And if they come back, let's say they left on bad terms or whatever. If they came back wanting to repent and actually seek forgiveness within their heart, yeah, I'm gonna love them and treat them the same like they never left. I'm still gonna love them. I'm still gonna be there for them. And would I judge them for leaving and not looking for community? No. I'm not gonna judge them because that's not Christianity. That's not Christ.
It's good, man.
And if I ran into them in public or anything, I'm still gonna say hi. Still gonna wave. I'm not gonna look at them differently. That would almost I wouldn't be living life as a Christian. What part of Christianity tells me I need to judge someone?
It doesn't, man.
No, it doesn't.
It's really good stuff, man. Let's see here. Aaron says, I love watching the services on it. It sounds so good, but sometimes Todd's mic is just not working. That's classic remnant for you. Well, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate you giving us some feedback, man. We're always trying to get better, so we'll keep that in mind. All right. I think I might have sent you one more, and I can always check, too.
Yeah, we got this question.
All right, let's see
What
the
about
question
those
is.
circle flavored water bottles? Have you guys tried them? Also, you have a couple of peeps on YouTube.
Nice. Shout out to the peeps on YouTube. And I've seen those. I have seen those water bottles, but I have never tried it. Never tried it.
I actually have one, and I love it. I think it's really cool.
I've seen have it.
Yeah, I have a circle bottle, and I really like them. There's a bunch of different flavors and stuff. And it's honestly, it was really weird at first to try it, and to be honest, I never thought it would taste as good because there's like no sugar, there's no added stuff, and honestly, I really enjoy them. I want to go home and grab my circle bottle now, but I can't because I'm stuck here eating spicy stuff.
Because I'm stuck here eating spicy stuff. Gosh.
And yes, shout out to the people on YouTube. You guys are awesome.
So yeah, I mean, in all reality, we probably actually hit 30 people that one time before we even realized we hit 30 because we probably didn't add together YouTube and Facebook. So
Yeah,
I think you were doomed from the start, my friend.
I should have said 40.
Should have said 40.
Should have said 40.
Nice. Norman says I have a circle flavored bottle and it is amazing.
Yeah, they are. What's something you are looking forward to in your life?
Willie says retirement. What is something I'm looking forward to?
Me too. For me, is watching my son grow up.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I love it. Like, he's walking, and he's just true. I love him so much. Just watching him grow and learn, and like, it's interesting to see life through a child's eyes, and like how he like takes on life, and it's just so awesome. I love him so much.
That's awesome. And does it make you sad that he's growing up so fast?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. When he first started walking, I'm like, I'm gonna push you down, cause no, like, I didn't push my child. I need to make that clear. But just watching him walk, it was like really exciting, and it's like, man, watching him grow is like awesome, and it makes me sad because I know one day he'll leave. I'm like, I don't want to see him leave.
Yeah, man, that's one thing about like parenting that I've thought about too, before. And clearly, I'm not a dad, but like, that's having your child get to that age where they are like independent and like they start going off on their own, and eventually they actually really are gone. That's got to be hard, man. For all your parents out there, how hard is that on you guys? Is for those of you that have had kids that are now not under the roof anymore, how hard was that to let them go? Was that pretty hard?
Yeah, and even honestly, watching all of our kids at the church grow up over the years. Like, I remember some of the kids when they were tiny and they were just babies, and now they're like full-grown kids. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is real.
My nephew never grew up. He's a baby forever.
Yeah, she's talking about Noah.
Well, let's see.
Kelsey does have a question for all the Circle water bottle users,
Yeah.
including Austin.
I'm
She
listening.
said, what number do you have your Circle on? And as a disclaimer, she will judge you on what number you use.
I'm going to answer your question with a question. What is your circle number, Kelsey? I want to know your answer first before you judge me.
This is great.
Because I know. I'm not changing the number. I know what I set my circle on. I'm curious. So, Kelsey, you let me know your circle number, then I will tell you the number I keep my circle on.
While we wait for Kelsey's response to Austin's question, I just saw earlier that Josh asked AJ, honestly, who ate the blueberry muffin? Listen, guys, when I'm being honest with you when I say it's a cold case. We don't know who ate the muffin. There's either someone that snuck into the church and ate this muffin that was in this fridge, or we don't know, or it's no one's willing to fess up. So
Are you just trying to cover for yourself?
no, man, I did not eat the muffin. I stand innocent. Let's see.
Kelsey did say that her water bottle, she has hers on a 3, but sometimes she does go to 4.
That's listen, I'm not just piggybacking, but ironically, that's where I keep mine. I keep mine consistently a 3 or a 4. Anything above that is just too much. If you set it as like a 10 all the way up, it's like, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. It's so weird. I keep mine consistently around a 3 or a 4. Kelsey, I'm curious, what is your favorite flavor? Because I know mine. Mine's the best part is the iced coffee flavors that they have. Because they make iced coffee flavors and it tastes just like coffee. It's unreal. It's amazing.
Oh, so referring back to me asking parents how hard it was for the kids to grow up, Lindsay says it was a gut punch on one hand and a goodbye wave with the other. Oh,
Yeah. I get it. Honestly, like, I relate to that a little bit. Like, I dropped my son off at the babysitter, and in one moment, I'm like, okay, I'm glad he's there because he's being taken care of. But it's like, I miss him. I just want to be around him.
And Kelsey did say that her favorite flavor is strawberry watermelon.
Huh. Strawberry watermelon.
I have not had that one.
Taylor says it's not just like iced coffee. That's a fib.
Taylor, no, it is. Iced coffee for sure. Yes.
Aaron, I understand, man, about the passing of time. It messes with me too, man.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
time is crazy to me.
Any more questions or anything?
Let's see.
You got a question right there.
Nope. One moment. Let's see. You know what? Maybe next week. That was me interacting with old production guy back there.
If you want to find out what we're talking about, tune back in on next week's episode.
Next week's
Absolutely.
episode of Real Talk Live coming at you live.
It's real talk, but live.
Lindsay says we get to do it all over again in about 10 years. Yeah, that's hard. That's one thing I thought about. Being a parent, man. It has to be hard letting the kid go. After you've spent so much time raising them.
Yep. Josh asked, "What's been the highlight of your week, y'all?" Y'all. You're from Michigan. You don't say y'all. That's ridiculous.
The highlight of my week, man. Honestly, highlight of my week has just been well, first off, doing this. It can be stressful getting this set up sometimes.
Yeah.
And it can be a rush and it can be crazy and like want it to be good, but like, when I'm actually here right now in this moment, man, what a cool opportunity this is to do this. This is a highlight. Another highlight for me is just when I get to be just at peace when it's late at night and I just get to breathe for a little bit. I'm not thinking about what's next. It's very hard for me. I'm a very anxious person, so sometimes I tend to just my mind can just go to 1,000 miles an hour. And so, when I have the moments where I can actually slow down and just breathe, man, that's a highlight. So that's what I got.
That's awesome. One of the highlights for me this week was honestly Worship Wednesday. It was really good just to be together with the full team and just play and just worship. It felt really awesome. I love that.
It's awesome, man.
Josh, you lived in Florida. That's not like real
old
South.
people.
Do you say y'all down in Florida? Thought you say like surfs up or something.
Surfs up. Y'all. Chaw.
Oh gosh.
But
We have a lot of good questions that just came in. Like Norman asked, when it comes to your faith journey, what's the hardest thing for you to comprehend? How radical God's love is.
right there. How radical the call is, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's definitely it for us. Oh, yeah.
That's a really good one. And Jane, if that's your real name.
Got her.
What small things in life make you guys happy?
Ooh, small things, man. Whew. That's a hard one because it's funny. You know, I love the small things. So like, I think about when I'm able to be present in a moment and like I can take a step back for a second and just like see everything. That's a beautiful moment for me. Or you know, when I bite into a chicken nugget and it tastes so good. That's a small thing in life that makes me happy.
Chicken nuggets.
Listen, man, I went like life, deep life, and then also funny. Because listen, man, the small things in life are funny sometimes.
You could have just left it at chicken nuggets.
Could have just left it at chicken nuggets.
But for me, this is gonna sound cliche or whatever, but listening to like literally the pitter patter of like Noah when he walks.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
That's a little thing.
All right, y'all. Let's see. We're probably gonna be closing up here in about a minute or so. Not a super long show today. Just wanted to get you guys back into the swing of things. Let you guys know, hey, we're gonna try to make this a consistent thing. So cool that we've had consistently over 20 people this whole time. You
been
guys are so awesome. Spread the word. Let people know Real Talk Live is back, and invite them in next week. Looking to go on Tuesday at 8:30, same time. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Just to leave you with something, God loves you right where you're at. For anybody that's on this, stream right now that is having any sort of doubts, just know that God can handle it. Give him those doubts. Don't sit in it. And just be joyful, guys. Represent Christ in a joyful way. I think about, life, and life is so short. Life is so short to just be stressed and anxious all the time. And I know I'm preaching myself, and just I don't know, enjoy life, guys. Be on fire. Let people know about Jesus. Spread the gospel. Let's do this thing. Let's actually make an impact on the world.
Absolutely.
We can start with Real Talk Live right now, but we can also make that impact outside of it in your own life. So that's my challenge to you guys. Impact someone's life this week with positivity and joy.
Absolutely. That's a really good challenge. And honestly, this is really awesome to be back. I'm so glad, when you guys talked about bringing the show back, it's awesome. You did a great job setting up and getting everything ready. Great job to the rest of the crew. You guys are awesome.
Crew is awesome. Thank you guys. It wouldn't be possible without production guy and Fun Turn.
Absolutely. And I appreciate being allowed to be on it. Just being back is really cool.
Yeah,
and I love you guys too. Love you guys at home. This show would not be possible without you guys. Genuinely, you guys are awesome.
All right. Well, without further ado, folks, hey, once this stream is over, go ahead and share it with a friend. They can also enjoy it afterwards. So you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Look at all that he ate. He ate so much for you guys. So if you guys are at home, give Austin a little round of applause for the amount of food he just ate that was so spicy. Other than that, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. This is Real Talk Live. We're signing out, checking out. Love you guys. God bless you.